Hello. Hello, everybody out there. So we're back in the widescreen headquarters here for some Simulator Sunday. Hagen's already been in here for a little bit. I think I said your name right. And we're working LAJ yard today, so but we're in the LAJ West yard, so up north a little bit. Get this turned up here a bit. It might be a little bit too loud, but we'll listen for it here in a second. We got some customer pickups that we have to do, and it might be a little loud here. Turn this down just a bit. Oh no, it's fine. Well, it's fine until I start revving things up. So anyways, LAJ West, or the LA West branch, we got to pick up all this stuff. It's going to go outbound, and we've worked this before. I pretty much just grab stuff that needs to get done and get it done. Going to haul everything over here. We do have a set of outbounds these are coming back as they need to get distributed there at the 2271, so it's Y-VRN2271 where we are. Over here somewhere in this little yard, and we got to figure out, okay, so those are fulls. We'll have to get those on the front of the train, which would be, as I'm looking at them, the rear of the train. Those are all empties. All right, so we're going to, well, let's just go get the fulls first. We'll just keep them on us. So let's get our lights on. Went the wrong way because I have the wrong engines. We're going to call this the front of the train here. And that means we'll, even though we don't need to because the MU cable automatically reverses everything, I'm still in the habit. I just can't get out of the habit of switching, of not doing that because I've done it so many times. Our lead locomotive is now 5712. And we're going to come over. We can go forward or backwards. Let's go ahead and go backwards first, and then we'll go grab this set over here, this box car. We need to get that one and that one. They're both going to Gal, so I mean, if we're gonna sort it, pre-sort it for them, if you will, that'll be easier. Would be neat if there were more Gals that we got, like, and put right next to it. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. I was just watching the Cowboys dominate. Dominate they did. And the game's still going, but they're in the fourth quarter. They're up by a whole lot. So, you know, if they give it away at this point, I'll have to go watch it back on YouTube after, because I'm like, how did you guys lose with you were dominating the Patriots? That'd be crazy. But, you know, things happen. They don't have Brady playing for them, so I don't know how I can get too crazy, you know, too out of whack there. So we have we've been pretty busy this week. Got my for those of you in the know already, got my mother here on hospice, and we're taking care of her. But yeah, so we've been spending time out here at widescreen headquarters, and unknown how long we're going to be here. Be here as long as we need to, but I haven't been on the server that much because of those reasons, so you've missed me on. That's why. That's what's going on. Yeah, they were dominating big time. It wasn't even a, but you know, I don't mind. I'm not a huge fan of close games. You know, when my team is winning by a lot, I'm okay with that. I mean, I can move on to other things because they're winning. I don't have to watch, you know, every single move that they do and criticize that and get all mad when they screw up and give the game away like they did last week, you know, so that's okay. That is okay. I'm looking right now. I'm trying to figure out. So I got this guy. This is going to be harder to get because it's in the reverse. So I'm thinking, and this is why I like yard work, because I get to be creative and figure out how to grab everything that I want and the way that I want to. So we'll go right past this switch here is what I'm thinking, and then I'm going to back up and grab that. Yes, the load is not where load and then empty. I'm going to go get a load in a minute, but we'll figure it out. Put the loads at the front. And actually, when I take this back to LAJ, to the A or B yard for outbound, I'm going to be leaving the yard on this side, right? So I'm going to couple on this one. So I want the loads over here, not necessarily the way I'm pulling it back to yard, because it doesn't really matter going between. Hagen's also a Cowboys fan. That's good. But I'm going to pull it reversed to the yard because we're not going up and down a bunch of hills, so where the loads are isn't really that important. That being said, there's nothing in this slot here. I'm going to go ahead and back up over here and start that process of putting the load on the correct side. Let's kick that off there. We'll just put on the handbrake right there. Yeah, we should be free and clear. We'll grab this stack here and then we'll pull it out and put it right there against that one we just kicked. These are all empties. Should have enough room to get by, and I do. It's just simple yard work. I mean, if you guys, you know, if you're not quite sure how the industry is in work, in my opinion, the best way to learn it is just doing pickups first. You know, then you don't have to worry about where the loads go and, you know, how to get them in the order that you want them to be. Go ahead and we are going to connect our airlines. We're not too worried about airing them up right now. We like them empty. So we have one more car that is loaded in this general area. Everything else is not. So we'll go ahead and proceed in this fashion here. And hopefully I set those switches so when I come in reverse, I'm not going to, I hit the brakes too much. Need a little bit more. There we go. All right, let me change my thing here so I can see my speed as I'm running over to throw switches. I do like having this up here at the top. That allows me to see how fast I'm going. So if I go away to throw a switch, I can see my coupling speed, which is probably the most important at this point in time. And I have no more cars coming down this way, so we'll go ahead and we'll block these switches here. probably maybe right there. And we'll buckle this one up here. Connect that one. Throw a handbrake on here. And let's just put 2 on here. We don't need 2, but we'll put 2 on. That way when I slam from the other end, it's going to be good to go. Which is kind of forward, not backwards, but that's quite all right. Go down here and figure out these. There we go. Now I'm on the front. Oh, I didn't need to ride it. Which ones? We probably want to get... We're going to come here. We can grab these guys first and then come back get the tankers. I have a whole lot going on down here. All empties. Yep, that's it. So we'll just stand here. We'll grab these boxcars and grab the tankers after. That way we have a separation between what we're working with, our engines, our power units, and any possible remaining hazardous materials in these. I don't know if these look like natural gas kind of containers. Propane, perhaps. Okay, and then we'll just go back the other way. Once we pass that further switch over there, we'll toss that one, throw it the right way, and reverse. But I think also, I mean, that's... Sit on the ground here. We'll go straight through. We'll leave it just like that. So we're going to go straight. Clear that switch. Went the other way. And I also I have my power like reversed right now from the way I'm going mostly, but that's going to change in a moment. So. Tankers next. We'll go drop it off on that siding and then head back down this area back to get more. All the way on the other side. We'll probably disconnect though because we're going to be picking up things from a different angle. I don't know what these things are. I think they're natural gas. Like those look like big giant propane tanks with the no smoking signs on them. All right, let's connect these airlines. Sure that we have. I like connecting them now. So that way when we build a train over in the yard for an outbound, the line's already connected unless the server restarts. Anytime a server restarts, they're disconnected, and that's when I F7 them. And F7 them without putting air in them, just doing the angle cocks and stuff, but I always end up getting at the first thing, shutting the first angle cock in the on the power. So, and when I do the F7, I end up blowing the PCS. So yeah, I'm going to pull forward right here. I got nothing on this track, so this is really simple, really fast. We're probably at this area. Will probably take about 30 minutes or so, and we'll pull all these cars over to the LAJ, dump them off, grab the loaded cars, and bring them back, and maybe we'll have a chance to dump those off with the customers and keep them busy. So here's my intentions. I'm gonna, where I have the loaded car and the empty cars, and put the other loaded car in the end of that gal. I'm gonna right now pull over or pull past and pick up these cars to my left, and then push them back where I'm on this track right here. Those other ones down there I could put in the middle track as I grab them out, and then when I do actually eventually connect and try to get everything out of here, I can go from the other end and grab the empties and, you know, shove them all through. Actually, I just had a better idea. We'll explore that here in a second. Looking down there, looks like we are green. Let's see. Yep, we're straight. And then we're switched there. We're going to pick up this one and that one, but that's okay. We'll get that in a second. Instead, what I was going to do is just shove these right down here. We'll push those into those. Go ahead and ride this thing. Hello, Train Whisperer. How are you doing? There's about a 15-second delay plus when I look over at the chat, too, by the way. So if you say something, realize it could be about 30, 45 seconds before I see it after you hit enter. Need some dynamic brakes because I got too fast while I was chatting and reading the chat. Responding to that. Did that actually okay? So that wasn't long. I guess after I said it's about, you know, good 8-10 seconds. 8 seconds maybe. All right, let's take a peek here and see. So we are actually clear of this switch. So I do like that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a handbrake on here. These are empties, not heavy. 2 handbrakes will do. And on the ground, right like that, I gotta come backwards. Oops, same direction, just to relieve the pressure off the coupler. Oh, for some reason the reverser, the neutral. Okay, so we'll do that. And I'm in gear now, going the opposite way. Let me check my hoses that I just connected to these cars. Prep work so we don't have to do it later or cheat it. Just do it now, just like they do. Connect those. Connect those. I assume the handbrakes are on those, but doesn't matter if they are. I'm not really interested in taking them off right now because I'm going to leave this behind for a moment. You're going to go get the full car. The one that is loaded. So we'll line up our switches so we can get the loaded with the loaded. And then we'll go get the last 2 empties from over here. And then we'll pull these out of here. Thought I had just enough brake to stop, but missed it by a whole unit. Now we got enough. And once we get Gal out of here and put it with the other loaded car, we're free and clear to do it the rest, you know, a simple way. I do have 2 sets of picks behind me, and they're different directions, so that's the puzzle piece right now. Gotta love having a rail driver. Makes things easy, especially for stuff like this. All I gotta do is get that switch up there and send this home. I mean, we can actually just go get this now. No, we can't. No, we can't. Because then we won't be able to put loaded with loaded. So let's go with loaded with loaded. Loaded car. We're not going to kick it. We could kick it at a slow speed, but we don't know what's in it. Maybe these are some electronics or something. We would have it on the order. I don't have the order ready. All right, gal to gal. Isn't that like some sort of foreign food, gal and gal? Or it's some flavoring or seasoning or something? These are cotton belt cushion cars. All right, connected. Yeah, the car, yep. Put a handbreaker, breaker 19er. We can't, I don't think we have enough room to put all those where we want to take them. Gotta go get the last 2 cars. They were DUN for over here. So let's see. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna grab this one, and then we have to get around it. So we push it back where it needs to go. Not a big deal. Okay, so gonna let's make sure. I think this switch is not lined. When I get this one first, I want the cars to be on the... So this is the rear locomotive for me right now, and the other one is the lead. So I want cars to be on the lead so I can push, get these, push, get those. To a stop here in a second. Don't know how that zoomed in. That's good speed there. Grab this sucker and flip it around here in a moment. How's it not moving? I already did the brake. Oh, I had the... I'm like, why is it not moving? It's because I had the independent brake on the locomotive. Sitting on the ground. Should fit between these switches. Now I'll leave that one open a little bit. Just gotta be gentle here. We don't want to block our switch. If possible. If we have to, we will, but we should be okay right there. Let's look at the back. A little bit more. The wheels just need to clear a little bit more and we're okay. That's good. Probably too far now. Nope. Wheels are just shy of this switch. But we're good there. So we're going to throw this guy here. We'll reverse and go get our car. Plural cars, because we got to get that guy too. Now we're on the correct side to do that. Or we will be. Also want to prepare for down here. So I got to pull these guys out. And I think we should be able to get them on this track here after. So that switch is good. That one's good. One underground there, digging holes. Running down, we gotta yep, so our switches here is good, but we're gonna have to throw it here in a second as we pass. You guys can see what's going on. Texting while driving. All right, so go ahead and jump on here. Go for a little bit of a ride. Wait. And I thought I switched it. That's not what happens when you text and drive. I did believe I set that switch. If not, we'll find out in a second. Oh yeah, I did. It's green. All right. Go to the other end. Right back, and we're gonna. It's probably not even the right side there because I'll get crushed by this thing. let's see. Getting text messages and stuff, so I kind of see them. We'll set that straight there. So on the way out, all we got to do is throw this to back up. That one's already set. We got our other switches set. Gonna grab these guys without hitting the bumper. Pull forward. Pick off the emergency brakes or parking brakes. Line up or connect our hoses. Technically, we did that while we were stopped. Technically. Now we got all the cars that we need. Just got to push them together there in the yard. Again, this is a nice and easy way to kind of, I don't know if you can learn the yard, because you're not really figuring out the name of the industries, which I don't necessarily know them all, right? I just I know where they are, and I grab cars when I'm actually deploying. What's up, Pat? When I'm deploying cars to the customers, and I use the map. So, because I can't remember. I know where Taco Bell is. That's like the only one I know, but sometimes I get the wrong lane on that one. But you know, we can turn these on and see what they are too. But I like to kind of pre-plan a little bit ahead of time, so that's why I like running the map. But that's for deliveries. But for pickups, they're all going off map or wherever, so they're going somewhere else. So we're just picking them up. We're taking them to a different yard, so we don't really need to plan that much. We just need to look and then figure out how do we want to do it. And that's a great way to figure out how much spacing you need between some of these cuts of cars, so that when I bring the loaded ones later, if I do that today, okay, so this many will fit right here in front of me on that track, not necessarily like memorize, but guesstimate. So feels like I have too many cars for there, so then I'll be able to kind of split them up, maybe deliver a few on the way. So these pickups are a great way to be introduced to running locals. And then after you do that, then you can do deliveries. And that's how my jobs that I post in the Discord are, that's how they're set up, is that the job postings, by the way, for locals, specifically for the San Bernardino sub, are, if you don't know how to run them, there are instructions on how to run them. You already know how to run them. If you already have, then just keep doing what you're doing, like this. I'm not running a job right now. I didn't say in here that this is in progress. I should have, so other people know and they don't try to come here. But I have the locomotive, so they can't take them anyways. But also, it stops at the delivery point. But then when they're processed like this, if there's no new job, if you will. I didn't put that airline on. But if there's no new job, you know what you're doing, then you don't need to wait for a job. You just go do it. And then I'll recycle the text of the jobs, copy paste, whenever I get around to it. You don't need to worry about that. It's just for people who aren't sure how the jobs themselves actually work. So it's kind of a, hey, there's stuff here, go do this. And if you already know, don't worry about it. Do it. This is on the Mateo server, by the way, where we are today, if I didn't mention that. Sometimes I don't. I'm always on the Mateo server, and every once in a great while I'll be on Depot, but I don't necessarily stream so much on the Depot because I tend to concentrate a little bit more on what I'm doing instead of concentrating on you guys listening or watching this later on YouTube. Although we are on YouTube now. I always forget because I do a Twitch one on Wednesdays, but it's a different genre, some sort of game that I do, and this is some sort of simulator. That's why I call this Simulator Sunday. So we're going to dump these off on this lane here. Hopefully they all fit here. If not, we have the one over to our Well, no, we're not going to. Again, on the fly as I'm doing this, okay, what do I have? I have empties here. I need those those two loaded cars to go into gal right here on my left. I need those to be facing where my power is right now. I'm running on the back car here, so I'm kind of like looking like southeast, if you will. Where's do I have a heading? Where's my heading at? Right here. So okay, so I'm headed due east for sure. So I'm not in J yard, by the way. You're right. J yard is a UP yard. I'm just in LAJ, so it's BNSF LAJ. Well, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. The LAJ yard is A, B, and C yards at the Los Angeles Junction Railway. That's why it's called LAJ, Los Angeles Junction. However, oh no, I do need to. Okay, I do need to figure out. I gotta switch the locomotive sites. So LAJ is Los Angeles Junction, as I just mentioned. And we're at the LA West. So it's Y-VRN2271. So BNSF has 3 letter, well, the road trains have 3-letter designators. But there's a dash in the locals for BNSF. So we're Y, which is a yard transfer, and then VRN, which is Vernon. It's a city in LA. 2271 is LA West. Then I have Y-VRN2281, which is the LAJC yard, is in Charlie. And then I have Y-VRN3351, which is the local that runs out of the LAJ Alpha and Bravo yards. So since this is 2271, this is LAJ West. Or just, yeah, it's LA West, but it's Los Angeles Junction Railway is this 3 locals that run out of LAJ yard. All right, let me reverse here. I hope that was clear enough, because I confused myself explaining it. Really not that difficult, but it's definitely BNSF. So now I gotta reverse to the other side of that cut, pick that up, pull it forward, grab these, and then we're gonna go backwards. Because we gotta go down that rail back. Again, you know, if you are unfamiliar, again, with the area, you can always run the map. It's down in the comments below on the map. And if I look, we are right here in running this part, the central part of it. And this track that goes this way, right there, that's actually this one right here. I think you can see the mouse. All right, so let me get that out of the way so we can keep watching. And we're going to go down this track here. Pop that. We're running the SD40 TAC 2s here. What is it, 3,800 horsepower per each unit? Don't remember exactly. See a switch up here, it's no good for me. Let me get that set. Go set our other ones here so we go straight through. I don't think I need that one there, but if so, I'm going to go that direction, which is perfect. We'll go grab these. We'll throw our switches here because then we are on the way out of here. That switch is good. Looked a little fast, but we got her slowed down. $3,600. What did I say? 42? Yeah, or 38? Say 38. I like the number 38, by the way. There's a reason. Spaceman and I came up with that many years ago. But 3,600. Mr. White, how are you doing? Glad to have you here today, sir. Hopefully we have enough room behind us. I'm going to do all that. We're going to be shoving this cut right back through here. That should be long enough. All of our switches except for this one are set in case we need some additional length. All we got to do is pass this last switch here. Put on some dynamics. Got plenty of room up there. One more to go. Okay, backing up to get these last two, and again, loaded cars on the opposite end, but we're not traversing any mountains or hills or anything like that. We're literally pulling down the street about a half a mile away, maybe a mile, and the loads are in the rear because I want them facing the same direction they are now once they get to the yard. It'll just make it easier later to knuckle up everything to get them out of that yard. I'm not running air in the cars, even though you see me throwing the airlines on. Again, that's just for simplicity after everything is hooked up. Okay, pushing the right way. We got to get this one hose there connected. Parking brakes are off. Go to the rear of the train. Jump on and check everything is set correctly. As soon as I pass not the switch that's in front of me to the left, that yellow one, we're going to go to the green one past that to the right, and we'll start our counter so we know when to stop. And we're going to get ready to set it right about now. Now we got 480 feet or so. Be plenty of space here. Up and on the back again, just for safety purposes that we don't hit nothing. Oh, I did a count up. How did I do a count up? I thought I did a count down. All right, well, in that case, our train's 1,111 feet. 1111. Sticks. How we call it in the military. Sticks. So I'm already past it based on the distance counter. So let's get back over here. Wait a minute. So if my train's 1111, I'm already past that. Oh, it's not counting the engines. Wait, how's that possible? 1111, I must have... You know what's going on now as far as the count up timer. It should be correct. That's saying it's been, 1,500 feet since I've been here. So I'm going to do a countdown now, and let's see what the hell happened. A bit more. All right, so we're going to... oh, you know what it was? I probably pushed the wrong thing. That'd be weird. All right, so we're going this way. Let's just walk down here. You get ding dings here in a moment. And there's no cars here. So if there was a car here, okay, how would we do that? We'd probably pull the cut up there, disconnect, come back through, and to get over here to grab that because we'd be on the opposite side anyway. So that's how I would do that. All right, so that's bright. Okay, so I'm facing the right way. We're going to go like this right through here, coming across to this, and potentially shoving. We're not shoving to get anything. Okay, so again, this is pretty easy. We got one car there. And nothing in the tanker spot. We got nothing there. We only got one more car to pull. Two. Got two. This guy here, too. So that's kind of a semi-load. Semi-load. Okay, so figure this out. A little bit of piece of the puzzle here. Let's put on some handbrakes. We know we have a loaded car in the very back and empties in the very front currently. Take the pressure off the couplers. We'll pull this guy out. New plan. Get that one first. Nope. Nope, I had it right. I just had it right. Screwed up. I get that one first. Put that one on that one. You'll see. Missed my turnout. Did I? No? I still got room. Now we're going to pass this guy here. Go the switch and go that way. And by doing it this way now, we have 2 full loads, almost full load, and an empty. That will put on the very rear of the train. I didn't go far enough, did I? What am I thinking? Seems efficient to me to do it this way. Could be wrong. Okay, that's straight. Put the air that's one problem with doing it this way. Should be stopped before we attempted that, but missed the crossing. Just too far away to throw that. All right, so you're going to back up here. We have this basically this track here, the siding that we'll come all the way down here. That we make it easier on ourselves when we start headed out, because this is the last 2 cars that we needed to get. The heck? So we're almost at an hour just to grab a few cars. So yeah, we have a. Now, this may seem weird, but I've literally been stuck at crossings when they do this crap. They block the crossing and detach and everything, and then you're just sitting there for days going, what the hell? But I mean, like, they'll have not just the power, they'll disconnect, and then they'll disconnect the power and then take off and just leave the cars on the track. It just happened, and UP did that to me the other day. All right, now we're going to go back and get our stuff. Throw this back here. Oh, a little fast. right, now we're all set. Grab our stuff, get out of here, go home. Go have a meal or something. The signals haven't come on. The crossings haven't come on yet. There it goes. Did we stop though? Wait for the crowd. Like, why aren't the signals coming on? What's up, Cheems? Yeah, I hadn't played it all week either myself. But I mean, I'm sure you haven't played a lot longer than a week. But yeah, I haven't been around all week, and I'm back today. I am having a blast playing it as usual, and doing the stuff that I love to do in it, which is switching. So if it's 2.0, I don't know if you have 3.0 yet, but yeah, 3.0 is there's many things different in 3.0. I never had 2.0, but I have read the changes. I waited for 3.0 to be released before I bought Run 8 because by the time I started getting interested in it, it was close to being released, and I only had to wait a few months. We'll start a countdown timer right after the switch, the green switch up there, because we're going to connect and just we'll stop and get a few of the cars off the rear end. So we got about 1,000 feet to go. I want to stop. I want to disconnect here. But those two cars are behind us, and then we'll push. We'll grab those, put them back in the cut, and then proceed. It's almost a full hour of running this yard. This industry here, this set of industries. Let's start dynamic braking now to slow us down since I'm not running air. Let me get off the crossing so people aren't pissed that you're just sitting there waiting forever. All right, we'll put a handbrake on that guy so that we get a little compression action. Now a handbrake on this one and a handbrake on this one. And that should allow us to have to do it this way. Just wanted to take off the coupler. Sometimes when it does that, the cars disappear, but I can respawn them because they're just off-map ones anyways. Okay, so we're going to pass this switch. This one? I think we have a crossing up. Yeah, we're in the crossing. And the UP crossing as well, huh? All right. A bit longer than I thought. All right, I got one to go. We'll shove, grab those two, pull them back, reconnect. Be on our way. I've been home back. Actually, 3 of them anyways. I should have did 3, but I only did 2, but that's okay. I don't think anybody's counting mistakes here. We'll run over here, put the airline on, even though we're not running air. Those of you who are just coming in, Want to make sure that we have the air lines connected so that when we do build this for an outbound, we don't have to go and buckle each one up manually. Even though we in the sim can cheat, some people actually like to go and connect them all. I just connect them all ahead of time. And then we just close the angle cocks on each end and air it up when it's ready to go. All right, here we go. All the people at that crossing are going to be upset that their Taco Bell's getting cold, but, you know, I can eat it. You don't have to wait till they get home. There's our 3. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can. That wasn't going to let me ride on the back of this boxcar. So in doing it the way that we did, it was extremely simple because, you know, the yard wasn't full of processed outbounds. We have the empties. I mean, this is working out. Obviously, there's going to be more cars from the other yards that get combined with it, but we have 2, you know, full ones, semi, and then all empties. But as we pull right through the LAJ A yard, they're already lined up to come back towards us, but head out towards the main line, which is over there. You can see a train driving by right now on it. Let me run over here and I'm not going to make it because I'm too hyper. Here we go. Go in the cab and check out what we got here. Already lined ourselves up. Yeah, they'll get over it, right? All right, pulling in the yard. We can call LA West done as far as pickups. 3, 2, 1, and countdown timer started. A little bit later than I wanted to. I think this track's about 1200, so we should be able to fit it in without the power. Be able to sneak the car in at the very end there. $900 to go. A little juice to get going. Keep her going. Keep her going. Keep her going. Keep her going. $200. $50. $250. Are you talking about like people driving cars or like people running trains? Like yard masters and stuff getting all mad that you're keeping people waiting. Because people in cars, man, can't control them. They get angry. Okay, I'm going to give her a stop here. Stop-a-roo. Should give us, hopefully, plenty of space. You can get about 3 engines on there. 3 of the big ones. 3 road power. Go ahead and, from this side, put some handbrakes on the loaded ones. 2, 3, 4. Let's take a look at our stats. We're at 888 tons. Man, the numbers are lining up pretty good. 88 axles. 1250 is our footage with the 3 loads there. So I'm thinking, you know, five will do. These other ones are all empty. So let's, of course, reverse, take the pressure off the coupler. Yeah, the people in cars, yeah, for sure. What happened? In reverse. I was like, did I blow PCS? How? All right, let's get out of here. Let's throw our switch here. Drone. Check everything else on the way. So this is LAJ A yard now. Los Angeles Junction Railway. BNSF. Gonna run down here and grab the cars to be delivered to LA West, where we just came from. Lined up for that. They were delivered not too long ago. We do have cars here at LAJ A and B yards to be picked up as well. So that will complete building that outbound, hopefully, with all these yards. But we're going to take these suckers and go take them right back where we came from and keep those people working so they can get paid. I'm speeding in the yard for some unknown reason, doing 21 and a 15. LAPD is on my tail right now. Pursuit happening. They're good now. Still want to pull us over. I see the flashing lights. California, there's pursuit every 5 minutes, so this one's televised like they all are. All right, go on back. What we have to do is, wait a minute. Why is my, this is weird. Must have been because I had it still in gear. All right, so we're going to go right through there, and we'll continue through the yard. I can fly through the air. But this one, now we just need to figure out which track we're coming down, which is probably uno más. One of these two. I think it's this one. Could be this one. Wait and see. Looks like it's coming. This one. Oh, we already have that one thrown. Rest of everything is lined up. So we'll wait here till our ride arrives. Nobody's getting tired running all the way over there, right, Mr. White? Wait for the train to come pick you up. It'll stop. Why wouldn't it? Why would the train just drive by you without stopping to pick you up? In a world, train doesn't stop. The Twilight Zone. So I didn't even look at the cars to see what we have, by the way. I do have the map that take a look at real quick while this guy's coming towards us. And so we're coming basically off here. So DCL is where the tankers are as soon as you walk in, and Way. Herds and Way. Do we have anything? We have VCL and stuff, but DBS, Horn, DUI, Gap, TMP. DUI, looks like they're all going to be somewhere kind of in this area where we were just working. So it's almost like the reverse of what we just did. I think I saw, I see API. Yeah, there's an API in there, so we can stop and dump that one. There's no ways. I didn't see USG. There could be one in there, but I didn't see one. Nope. So TMP, I did see that's way in the back off this first set. So API and TMP are the only two that are, looks like I can see are getting dropped off in the first half of the yard. Oh, there's DUI. Oh, no, not DUI. It's DCL I was looking for. So DCL, USG, API, Way, and TMP. And then Gap is another one. But that's kind of on the way into the other side of the yard where we're just working. Yeah, we might even get these delivered today before the end of the stream. Took an hour to pick everything up. Probably take 2 hours to drop everything off. We have about the same amount of cars if we look at what we brought over here compared to what we're taking back. It's about the same. This is UP over here, the UP River Yard. And followed, that's BNSF Hobart. This is my intermodal yard. And right on the other side, you have the UP intermodal yard right here. So there's a lot of stuff here. LAJ, for those who haven't seen it all, we were working LAJ. We're just coming out of LAJ A yard there. This is LAJ B yard. And LAJC yard is way over here, and it looks like there's a lot of cars over there. Could have worked that, because Taco Bell probably needs to do some production. Oh, these are outbounds. Boom, bingo. We got an outbound ready to come out of Los Angeles, or LAJ, headed Barstow for sorting. So I'll take those suckers that I just brought in. Or maybe I'll probably end up bringing those other ones over here, because this is a much better place. So if you're leaving, for those of you that do take the road trains, if you have an outbound train here at LAJA yard, because there's still stuff to process here too. There's still cars all around inside the industries that need to be picked up. We're just not seeing any. There's a couple like this. And so out of the A yard, it's actually pretty nice because you go right here. Instead of going the way that I'm going to LA West, you kind of go this way and then right out here through CP Riddle back on the main, and then you're headed to Barstow right here on Main 3. If stuff comes in through CP Riddle and it's a drop off for like Malabar, so I just did the reverse direction that I came in, you'd come in here off Main 3, go like that. Don't go to UP unless you want to pay fine to them. And then you come around like this. And then you go this way over the bridge, down C yard, not the backside of C yard. Come back on the main, headed towards Malabar. Malabar is just after the overpasses down here. Malabar is actually just right on the other side of where we're working. You can kind of see it as I'm coming towards it right now. This is the Malabar yard. We got outbounds here too, so we might bring those over to LA and just have a nice big outbound. But there's also still stuff that's being worked. So not's being worked, but that looks like just one. These other ones are set. There are. So there's some deliveries that happen there. They're still being worked. So let's go back to LA West, which is here. I had the brakes on because I wasn't watching it. And we have to drop off that API, which this is API here. So we're going to gotta drop off a few things. Put myself on the ground. In multiplayer, you cannot throw switches while you're flying. So I got to. I'm going to figure this out. So I need the API one off. That up here. Oh, KPC PET. So these TMPs got to come off. API. Wait, is that temp too? That's TMP. We're in the crossing, but so what? They're going to have to wait. Dinner's going to get cold. So API's here. And then we got to get back to the TMPs. So let's go ahead and cut this. One, two, three should be, well, these are full. Let's put another one on. We do a brake test anyways. Let's go ahead and go and reverse my engines here, my MUs. MU cable would say that's now reversed. Perfect. API will peel that off. These are applied. Come on back and do a handbrake test. I would say that handbrake, because I'm pushing right now. Yeah, I'm at notch 3. Get her rolling a little bit and then come off the gas. See how long it takes to stop. It stops almost immediately. So handbrake test successful. Open the coupler. Let's go ahead and pull forward. We got one for API delivery now. Oh, that's empty anyways. That's going to get filled up. API is here. We will get that off and be on our way again. And I want to get the TMP cars off as well. One more to go. That's half right there, and then about a quarter. The wheels are on the switch, and we're stopping. Going to switch. And let's select this guy. Coming on back. Come back, kick one. That should be good. Go ahead and pull forward. Now I'm back. Go a handbrake on that. That'll be processed right where it's at. Stand on the ground so I can throw switches. What do we got here? VCL. VCL's on the back side, I think. A little hot. Let's throw a little brake on, a little dynamic. We got it. All right, handbrake's off. Let's pull forward, but let's do a plan. I need to get these TMPs off. So I have 2 here. So I'm going to pull those forward. Here's what we're doing. I did 3. I meant 2. Forgive me. People writing all my mistakes down right now. Mateo Yardmaster he honked 3 times going forward. As if I'm going to yell at anybody else for doing that. So we got 3 loaded temps. So they need to go all the way back there. Kind of just to the right of where I'm, well, you can see where I'm pointing. Where is BB? Oh, Bubba's Boat Supplies BBS. All right, so let's go ahead and handbrake that. Handbrake that for a second, just to maybe these guys will release on their own. Yep, coupler's good. So we will put a couple handbrakes on. And then open coupler for TMP, pulling forward. Turn off handbrake. Handbrake. Okay, we're rolling, but it's going to hold, so we're good. Went underground for some reason, probably because I was flying. Dynamic, or the independents are on. Come on back. We're going to put 3 TMPs here, but we only have 2 right now, so we'll have to get the others in a minute. Well, we'll go ahead and prepare this guy here. Get up to good speed. We're at, it's even, so, you know, 7, 8 is good. So the brakes there. We got behind the switch, so as soon as that's clear, we'll set the switch and pick up the rest of them. We have one more TMP to get. I want to make sure I have enough room. All right, handbrake on that guy. Wait, did I get it? Nope. Okay. That should stop. And bingo. Coming forward. Now we'll get the last TMP and do the same thing with it, and then we'll be free of those guys. Then we go around to the back. Yep. We'll set this now because we're not doing TMP now anyways. Here comes that TMP now. Just kick them. You'll be fine. No big deal. I mean, I only kicked 2 of them and they didn't slam anything. I'm going to kick this guy too. He's loaded. I mean, what's in here? What is TMP? You know what TMP is? It's Trains Magazine Publishing. It's paper. What could possibly go wrong with kicking paper? And bottles of ink, you know, glass. Think there's any problem there? Then DUI is Dunbar Industries. John Dunbar. What the hell movie is that from? John Dunbar. Sounds... Right. Go ahead and yank the coupler on this one. Release the pin. Pull forward. What's up, Frisk? How you doing? Kick this last sucker here, and we'll be back on our on the road to success. I mean, we might. Well, we're not. Might. We're going to. We're going to get LAJ complete. 2271 can be finished when we leave here. Yeah, if it's legal, right? Is it legal? Maybe. Maybe not. I mean, that's... Look, I mean, we're kicking like 4 miles an hour. Maybe 5. Get me past that, please. Thank you. Oh. There. Now we got 2 handbrakes on 3 cars. That we kicked. Potentially illegally. By someone's policies. All right, now we're off. We got TMPs off, and we're going to go where we got to go. We have no gap. So everything else should be in this back side of this LA West yard. I haven't opened these windows or the door. So just like when we pulled the cars out of here, how do you go down that line? We're going to do the same. We're going to go down and then put them in the yard. Maybe we got a few that are mismatched or whatever. I usually sort them by do I got to push them, or which direction I have to go to get them where they got to go. Most of the, I saw a few VCLs, which are this track right here that I'm crossing. I'm looking at the map right now. So you see, I'm coming right here right now. This is where I am. So these are VCLs, and then we're gonna go like this, and then push back into these yard tracks here. My mouse is just on the other screen, so I could not put myself in the right place. So we already went all the way down here, so that's good. Crawl over the engine and come on this side. So this industry here, we can either do it this way, which is DUI. And let's look and see. Not that. It's not what we wanted. We wanted red. You can see which one's DUI. One more. There we go. PET. DUI's in the back. We got one KPC gap. All right, where the hell is gap? Gap's right. Gap. Hold on, gap. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think this is gap. We weren't paying. Yep, there's gap. Okay. So, get rid of gap since we're here. This is why I don't like pre-sort them. It takes too long. It's really not that. It doesn't take that long, when you're here. Do it this way. If you spend like 3 hours lining them all up the way that you want to drop them off and all that, and you come over here and then, especially if you're backwards, that's, that's painful at that point. Then it's just a waste of time. Whereas I, just come here and then figure it out. I think it's more fun. Because I'm going to look at my cars here. I have no more DUIs, right? So, it really sounds bad, by the way. We got DUI. So we're going to do something a little fun here. Once we cross that, yeah, I'm trying to click the switch. It's like, no, I don't want you to. So there's not a lot, let's see, there's not a lot of space here. So I am going to, I'm just going to keep this on. I'm not going to kick this. If I was kicking one car, I would just kick it. But since I'm hanging on, I want to put the DUI in here with this so I can put it on the very, very end. Need to maintain control of this. And we'll see if it's enough. I'm going to try to go as far back to the bumper as I can without smashing into it. Generally a good idea. Not smash into it. Handbrake on. Put a handbrake on this sucker just for, well, actually, you know what? Come on back just a tad bit. Release the Kraken coming forward. I'll leave the handbrake on while I pull it forward. Oops. All right, and look at that. Boom. So now I'm pulling forward. Handbrake's on here. Grab these two cars. Put the DUIs together. People over here are waiting for their food, but they're going to have to also eat in their car. I want to go home, and his damn local idiot, his BNSF engineer is blocking my way home. Sorry. Gotta go. I gotta eat too. Go gondola to the grain. Pull forward, come back, get this other DUI. So the DUIs are together. And then that will mean their drop-off's even simpler because we have to go past on the switch of DUI anyways. Forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. The life of local engineers. On the fly switching though, this is I think this is some of the funnest stuff there is to do rather than sit there and plan it on Excel format or document. Give me the cars and I'll figure out where to stick them. We still got 30 minutes left of our shift. All right, let's go get our last. We'll get another DUI. And then we'll let people take off and go eat their food that are waiting at that crossing. Is Arco not here yet? Because I thought he had to take a nap, and he had to be here to do that. Might be busy. I don't even know who's playing Sunday Night Football. I think there's 2 games on, isn't there? There's usually 2 games, but Cowboys won already. It was 38 was the score, which again, good number for me. Try and get out of here before. There we go. I didn't want to slam into that one and bring it with me. Okay, yeah, coupler's good. Go and write that I'm doing this job now. A job board. Search for LAJ. Keep her going while I'm doing that. We do have a ways to go. Okay. So what plan here is, so we have pets as well, but the DUIs on the rear, so DUIs are going here. Maybe we can even get the pets off, but we have to switch back to this. So I have porns here. There's a pet. I have a pet up here. PCLs. Nope, that's not a pet. Oh, here's a pet. I get one pet off. I gotta clear the switch so I don't crash into the cars there. Three, two, one. Handbrakes on. Grab this, open coupler, pull forward. There's another pet back there. We've got to pull the whole cut this way anyways, so we can do it a little bit at a time here because we want to get these cars out of here. Again, we'll verify this is BBS. I think we had some of those too, but we'll need a little more room for that. So we're dealing with pet here. At 8. As soon as I get on there, that's good there. Let's do a 10. Go forward. Watching that. Okay, now we'll come back and I have a KPC. Where's KPC? If I look here, KPC is all the way at the end. But it's we got to push that the other way. So let's see. Wait, since we're here, do I have any other KPCs in the... We have the BBSs. I do. I have one more KPC. Okay. So... This is BBSs. We do have BBSs, so KPCs and BBSs we can kind of do together. And those are BBSs. We also have another pet there, so we'll cut the pet. See how many we have? APC. APC is there. I'm looking at the... Yeah, KPC goes down here. And I have one more, so we'll hold on to that. Hold on to that right now. Let's come on back and let's get the rest of these. These VCLs are going all the way towards the back of the industry here. So I want to get to, I can do BBS. PRN is also behind us, but it's going to be, oh. Okay. Got this now? I was just asking you, were your ears ringing? Because I just said, is Arco here? Because it's nap time and he's, you know, I didn't know if he was here or not. So your ears should have been ringing. All right, so we're clear of the crossing. Coming back. Actually, do I have brakes on? I think I do. So let's just put them on these after we remove the other ones. as we get the pressure off this one. Here we go. Come on forward. Yeah, that was tinnitus, but it was me. I am tinnitus. Is that like a Greek god or a Greek, you know, a great tinnitus? Warrior. Titus the warrior. Tinnitus the warrior. All right, so I'm going to cut this one. Let's cut PET here. Get rid of open, pulling forward. Take off the handbrake on this guy. We'll get PET off. We have KPC here and the DUIs behind us as well. So once we deliver the PET, our next, well, the DUIs are back there, so we'll have to get those. Okay, we still got a ways to go. I was smart about, well, no, because it gotta come from the other direction. All right, this is the last PET. Go ahead and crank this sucker off. Coil car. I wish that was going a little bit faster, but that was my mistake. What do we have now? We got these PRNs. I think we can just leave here. EBS. I don't think I have enough room. If I would have went like that, I could have, but I didn't. All right, coming back. So that's DUI there. So let's see. Let's push these back to the yard all the way. Yeah. Push them back all the way, so we will get these out of here. I mean, PRN, literally this. No, that's DUI. PRN's back a little bit. That's fine. We'll just get them off. We'll get them off where we need. And hopefully that's enough. It is. This is DUI here. Your end's going to be down there, but it's a switch that comes off of this track here. So we'll throw a handbrake there. We'll go forward again. Wait a minute. Should we put VCL, VCL? I've got these BBSs. Really don't want to get rid of those yet. got an idea. I'm going the wrong way, though. Another idea. I guess didn't have to go back that far. We're good here. So this is BBS. Okay, we're going straight there. Okay, coming on back. I'll put BBS here temporarily in the DUIs. 3 BBSs will fit perfectly there. And then, I mean, that RRP, I don't know if the cars that I kicked, I know one of them is RRP, but I wonder if it's the one in the rear. No, that's PRN. Okay, that's no big deal. That's easy. Okay, so we will do it this way. Coming on back just a bit. Okay, now let's go ahead and go forward. Nope, nope. Okay, so now we have this one here and then the tankers. No, I wanted this one. And this one once I pass. We're cutting all these off except for the KPC. We'll put the KPC and grab DUIs or KPCs together, then the BBSs and the DUIs. Why not? You just got to watch where we're at here so we don't slam into these things too fast. Here we go. Perfect speed. We do need to clear our switches. Two more to go. We got plenty of room to do this. And then back just a little bit. There we go. Oh, wait. No, I didn't open the coupler. Too clickety and clicking the wrong clickers. Okay, so we got KPC now. Come on. More forward. So I'm trying to make as many movements, as little movements as possible. There is some of this back and forth. But it's not really that much. I think we're being pretty efficient with fuel. I'm going to set this one after I sit on the ground. Here, there. Then I guess we can come back around if we need to, so we can get that where it needs to go. Those KPCs, I think, are the last ones there. What happened? Did I not? Oh, I didn't pass it. Okay. So We have KPCs, PPSs. We've already dumped PET. Picking up our BBSs now, and then we're going to get our DUIs, deliver all 3 of those. Delta fan, how you doing? Hey, Demon Dog. All is well. We're just working LA West here, dropping off. We've already done pickups. Now we're doing drop-offs for what was in the B yard, LAJ. An hour and 51 minutes we've been working this job. Almost done. Doing some quick flat switching here at the delivery point. Let's go get our DUIs that we left over there so we can put them on this track here. Resemble, what's up, man? Running some BNSF stuff on Simulator Sundays on the Mateo Community server. Got everything we need right now to finish delivering over here. We have 3 more deliveries from where we currently are, and then we have the 3 sets of deliveries just behind us in the little yard that's here at LA West. Bunch of tankers to VCL, some porn or PRN, which is Pacific Rail News, but it's PRN. I mean, didn't that mean porn? I thought it did. Could be wrong. So we're going to dump DUI down here. Do a little kick here. They're poles, but Frisk isn't watching, so it's okay. 10-mile-an-hour kick. Go ahead and pull forward. We'll watch these guys while we're pulling forward slowly. We want to hit handbrakes so that we don't lose our cars. As soon as they get past, we'll put 2 handbrakes on. 1, 2. And they'll come to a stop as we continue down here. We're going to go over and back round, and hopefully there's enough room to dump off these BBSs right here. If not, we'll yeah, because we have the KPCs on. You might have to do it. I have to do it this way. A little tricky way of doing this. Not tricky. This is why they have these rails here. All the switches here. APC, any of those tracks will do. But there's a... Not these ones, so we're going to have to do this. And that, let's go ahead and keep going forward, and we'll back up. This is relaxing as well, guys. I'm having a similar moment. So I hit that backbone up there at full speed. That won't be fun. Why is that not Short Hood Trail? Shall we? Oh, I gotta stand up here. You thought I was going to back in there. Why didn't I? Well, let's find out. Plan adjusted again. Okay, so we're going to do this here. We're going to do 2 birds, 2 engines. Did I already actually throw this switch back here? I did. Good. Come on. And we will also... So now, we'll push these guys forward here. When I say push, I mean kick. Do the same thing for these other ones after I get these ones handbraked so that they will come to a stop. There we go. That's good enough for me. We'll stop here for this switch so I can go back and finish what I'm doing over here. So I'm going to start applying handbrakes on that one first and then this one so that they come to a nice, simple stop. And we are there and there. So we're coming over here to the last set of cars. Almost done. So we have RRP, which is... Yeah. Our RP's down there, so we can give it a nice kick there. Let's see. Let's do this here. We are connected. And let me fly. Let's see. This one is... hold on. Where are you going? Where are you going? You gotta see. Stop that there. Get that on its way. And then we'll, as soon as it passes the switch here, we will move these guys. Right here. Coming on back. Keep an eye on this one now that it's past the switch. Throw a handbrake on it. Let it come to a nice, gentle stop. We have PRN coming off now. Which would be these. If I can get to them. These ones here. Brakes. Hopefully that's enough speed. Let's continue. Okay. Didn't hit that. Get ready to hit the handbrakes on this. Gentle stops are the best stops. It can be. Watch our speed. Coming in too hot. There we go. Hit it at 5. That's okay. Now we're going to come back and we have 2 for RRP there. And then the last 2. Well, that's VVC. No, VVC isn't going to work here. We don't need VVC. Yeah, we don't need those. We got to do something different with VVC. Because that's going that way over there. VCO, I should say. Okay, let's look at our cars. So VCL's those. These are the ones we want. Kick it right there. That's good for me. And we're going to go forward. As soon as I, let's see. As soon as I figure out here. Why is it? Oh, because I'm not sitting on the ground. And now got to run over here. Okay, that's good. Check our dots. Our dots are good for our RP. Few handbrakes on there just for the heck of it. We're going to come this way. And down on the ground here. I don't know why I threw that switch. I want to go down here. Straight, turn. That's what we want. One is a straight. That's good. One handbrake on. All right, so that's good. Pass this switch here and then back up. Go back, get our stuff. Make the last delivery. Like that. Coming on back. Set this switch here. So we have to go back here and set these. Come on. You almost had it. Once we've passed this, all we got to do is connect those, drop those off, and we are out of here. Oh, Y-VRN2271 complete. And he already set the switches up there, so let's ram it gently. It felt gentle. Ah, my mouse wasn't, there we go. It's green right there, so we're set. We'll go deliver these. And then, yeah, that's how we want to do it. Finish Simulator Sunday with deliveries. So we did pickups here and brought them over to the yard at LAJ. And then we're going to finish off with completing the whole circuit. So we did a little bit of both tonight. Got it done. Hour and 8 minutes. Well, we haven't finished. We've got 2 more minutes probably to. Really, 2 more minutes. My stupid mouse keeps wanting to go to the other monitor for some reason. So let's open this. Hit the brakes. Let that go. Let's pull forward just a little bit. We can throw that switch. That's good there. Come on back. That's the wrong way. We need to go the other way. Thank you. So we'll put this back here. We'll leave the engines attached because, I mean, well, not attached, but right here. We don't really need to go anywhere with them. Stay here. Pick up. Wrong way again. Put our handbrake on so we don't get crazy there. And that means Simulator Sunday, another one is in the can. Thank you everybody for showing up here and watching some Simulator Sunday. If you're watching them on YouTube later, everybody here is watching on YouTube now, but if you're watching them on YouTube later, leave comments down below if I'm doing things that you like to say in chat, and I'll answer the comments. Otherwise, join me live every Sunday around 4 p.m. I try to do it at 4, and almost every Sunday. Sometimes I can't make it. I'll be back on Wednesday night on Twitch doing something. Probably Legionatwar, I believe, is the one I'm in the middle of. Get how to play it every time I play it. But Wednesday night, that'll be 5 p.m. on the left coast and 8 p.m. on the east coast. So we'll see you back here. If you don't want to go to Twitch, we'll see you back here next Sunday for more Simulator Sunday. And I got to go check on a couple things and probably go play golf with some of my friends. So you guys have a great remainder of your weekend. I'm going to watch some football too. And we will see you guys next week. So have a good week, everyone. Take care. See you on the next one.